Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endry, and thank you for joining me as we continue to wander through Final Fantasy 15, and I am still super excited. I just checked the audio levels. The music was a little loud. I'm hoping the cutscenes will be loud enough. So this may be another short video. I want to get through a few cutscenes, some audible dialogue, and see if it's loud enough for people to hear properly. If it's not, I'll adjust the audio levels and continue on. So this one might be a little short. These will probably be fairly long, because I love this game and I want to play it myself. So I might record a whole bunch of this up front and trickle it down. But you know me, I'm not shy about putting up hour-long videos. But oh man, oh so excited. And yeah, you'll fly to my side. So here we go. Yeah, the opening is not as strong as I would like, but here comes some cutscene, so I'll be quiet. Oh. In a time unknown, only a prophecy keeps hope alive in people's hearts. When darkness veils the world, the King of Light shall come. Now 4 brave warriors begin their journey, prepared to fight. What awaits the 4, however, they do not know. There is a lot in this game that they've pulled from prior Final Fantasies, and it's like they took the best of a bunch of things and added it in, and I love it. And, you know, I didn't think I'd like this game that much. I'm not big on a modern setting in a fantasy game. Pretty sure this is a flash forward. I have control right now. Anyway, I'm not that big on modern items in fantasy games. I prefer a little bit more of the ancient high-tech sort of stuff. But what have you. Oh no!
Hang in there, buddy! Stay down! We'll keep him busy! Nox, over here! Quickly, before he strikes again! Here it comes! I got your back! Here you go. Let's go!
The decreed hour is come. Set forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Take your leave, and go in the grace of the gods.
Right.
Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said.
Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
Yep. That was not the opening I was talking about when I said this game had a poor opening. It's coming. Prince Noctis Lucis Calum sets forth from his homeland with his 3-man retinue in tow. His destination Altissa, capital of Accordo, where he will formalize the union of states through his marriage to Lady Lunafreya of the imperial province of Tenebrae. I probably mispronounced every single name in that statement. But yeah, this next part, the game really could have done without this next part, but you know, it's not too long, but it just doesn't have the punch that some of the other Final Fantasy openings had. And you'll see here in a second what I mean. So you'll find that a lot of this game, if you've ever played Final Fantasy XII, this game feels a lot like Final Fantasy XII. They were open world games. The viewing angle's a little different in this one. I'm not sure for the better, but to each their own. There's hunts. There's hunts again. I suppose those were also in 10. I don't remember that. Well, they were sort of in 13 in Grand Pulse, but I hated them at 13. 13 was one of the few Final Fantasy games where I didn't do the optional side stuff. I just got bored with the grind, and it takes a lot to bore me with the grind. Here we go. Next scene.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady. Push!
Nope, I'm going to sit here and not press R2. Yeah, you have to hold R2. That's what you do for the opening section of the game. Ain't it great? Okay, I'll hold R2. I like the characters. They're one-dimensional, stereotypical, cookie-cutter characters, but, you know, they're expressive. And I'm going to keep talking because they're playing a thing that will get me a copyright strike.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
We let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
If you see ads in front of videos,
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
it's not me.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Prompto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn, Noct.
His turn.
My hands are killing me.
You rather I kill you with mine?
Easy there, tough guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
I assure you, the map is correct.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
Literally next door.
Looks that way, on a map of the world.
So there's a lot of copyrighted music in this game. If I get claims against it, I'm not going to fight them. I'll just let them stand. So if you see ads,
The world's a big old place.
it's because I got a copyright claim. And I do apologize in advance. I have no control over that.
Pushing.
Hard
Yeah.
as I can.
That That is the weakest opening to a Final Fantasy game I have seen in ages. Fortunately, it goes uphill from here. Things get better. I can let go of R2 now, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna laugh a lot. I really am. I have way too much fun. I've been waiting a while for this to come out. I felt no great need to play 13.2, 13.3, and I liked 13, unlike most people.
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, Your Highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafreya's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Well, that makes you.
Cindy. Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Now we play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Fair warning, I will talk over their banter a lot because they banter constantly. But that's Cindy! I guess they figured if you've got a bunch of male characters as eye candy for the female Japanese gamers, we have Cindy. Yep, that's Cindy. I'm saying nothing else about it. But yeah, we're in the game proper. We can now run around and do things. When I first played through in my test run, I ran through and did a bunch of the side quests first. There's really no need to do it. Get the car. The car makes everything better. My one major complaint is your characters have no stamina.
Oh, hey there, Prince.
Oh, yeah. They're locking me in.
Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
Well, might as well make good use of the extra time.
Tipsters, that's people who run diners. They mark things on your map for you.
Oh, they got ebony
Speaking of
out
which,
here.
I got a map.
Flip. Wait,
Maps are great.
Oh,
Now,
what's
where's a
kill?
B button and where's select? And most of you who watch this might not even get that reference. But actually, it's just R3. Opens up your map.
Russian Pawpaw won't do you no good.
Yeah, whatever. There's a Sid in this game, like every other Final Fantasy game. Not the villain in this one, at least. Let's go in here, talk to you.
I got a feeling our money's no good here, Noct.
Bet you Ignis came prepared, though. Let's ask him.
Enough for room and board.
Yeah, we have no money because, well, we don't have the money of this country. I think we're in a completely separate country from where Noctis is actually from. So let's go talk to you. Find out that, yeah,
Well, howdy.
we don't have any money. And we can sell. I don't want to sell any of that. I don't want to sell any of that. Cooking items. Fishing items. Nope.
A moment, Noct. We've expended the last of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
Broken down and flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
Quest time. Yep. Pauper Prince.
Old man's in for both after charging us that much.
Yeah. Let's pay him a visit.
I was saying earlier, I'm not a big fan of modern style games.
Got everything here.
In my fantasy games. But yeah, there's a bunch of little random things you could check.
Hey, let's see what they've got for sale.
It helps to check some of these. You can learn new recipes and such from checking magazines and things like that.
Anything worth reading
Newspapers, yeah. Nothing in here really to check. We'll be back when we actually get some money. And we're going to get to our first dialogue tree option here. Nope. The talk button and the jump button are the same button.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
Discount, loan, ask my friends. I did this one last time, I think. I'm going to try ask my friends, see what they say.
We're strapped for cash. Any way we could earn a little?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge. How about it?
Old man's got his eye on you, Noct. Show him what you got.
So we got ascension points from that, or AP. And here we have something that will be very familiar to Final Fantasy veterans, the sphere grid version for this game, or the ability grid, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to start with the exploration ones. It's probably not the best for combat, but there's some neat things in here, like AP for it being in the car for a long period, AP for making camp, for fishing. This is for taking photos in battle. I don't care, but you get AP through snapshot. I mean, these are all about surviving in the world and mostly just earning AP for doing stuff. And the big thing to keep in mind is that anytime you're in a cutscene and you're in the car and you have no control over the car, but you're still in the car, this ticks by, as does this one. So this is a pretty good one to get early on. You'll spend a lot of time in the car. This one's also a good one to get because you will spend a lot of time camping. So yeah, I'll probably do this one first. This one takes forever to get the 99 AP for, and I don't think it's important. You get enough XP in battle, but I do want to grab this one and probably this one. And yeah, I'm just going to grab these ones basically to start getting my AP for free. There are other ways to get AP in combat and such, and that's what I usually start with, at least what I did when I played through my test run here. So we're going to go...
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for a place to stay. Just between us, though. Don't tell Pawpaw.
Cindy's a nice girl. Demons, by the way, will rip you to pieces. We got our first accessory. If you go to gear, pick a person, go down here, hit accessory, bronze bangle. I have some of the DLC for pre-ordering. I got it like literally the day of. This has attack 88. This has attack 48. And yeah. I didn't really want this much information. Attack is the damage dealt by the attack. Strength is the fact that affects attack. Vitality affects defense. So raise your vitality to raise your defense. HP. So this you could get better HP by equipping certain weapons. MP Spirit. So yeah. Spirit is magic defense. And then of course elemental resistances. So the Masamune here has less hit point, but better attack than the two-handed sword. So let's go ahead and equip that. The engine blade, I think you just start with by default. So I have the Masamune. That was my big perk. And I do like the Masamune. So I'm not going to do any hunts yet. If you talk to the tipster here, you get your map filled out. I'm going to save that. I'm going to just run through the first quest. I'm going to save and then check my audio levels. But I do want to show off a little bit of combat. This is the Chocobo area. You can't rent Chocobos yet.
What's the forecast?
And yeah,
skies,
banter.
with the temperature rising.
Lots of banter.
Nice.
I'm going to talk right over it because they say the same things over and over. And we're in combat. So as you can see, we've got some Reaper Tails, Scorpions. And I'm going to close in. I'm going to use Libra. They are weak to Great Swords and Lightning. I don't have Lightning, but I do have a Great Sword. So let's lock on. And Warp Strike. Yep. And when that thing up top turns red... Oh. And land 5 attacks. That's the goal for this battle. And there we go. If you do the objective at the top, you get bonus AP, and I like AP.
Excellent work.
So, yeah. As you can see there, I have no finesse. What is this? I don't think I ever explored this the first time through.
What happened here?
The telegraph pole's been split in two. And not just this one either.
The hell do you think did this?
Hard to say.
Huh.
Natural disaster, perhaps?
You sure? The hammerhead doesn't have a scratch on it.
Maybe a huge monster came and knocked him down.
It better not be the varmint Cindy was talking about.
The game's not that mean. I don't know what knocked that down. Maybe a behemoth? I don't know. I haven't seen any trace of that. That was the first time I saw that cutscene. There are some trophies you'll have earned at this point in the game. They give you one just for going through the opening cutscenes. I've earned them already. I can't unearn them. You get some for doing side quests, hunts. Nothing important. No super special secret ones. Alright, I already know your weakness.
They're gonna know what hit them. Let's do this.
I'm gonna go up here.
Haven't you ever heard? The best offense
Alright, so I want to
is
defend against 3 attacks.
No idea what they're up against.
You said it.
You like that?
Yep, there we go.
Solid.
I don't actually want to parry, I just want to dodge.
Watch the enemy's movements.
There we go. I guess the parrying did count as a defend. And Warp Strike. You can move out of those attacks, and it gets rid of your parry, but whatever. As long as I'm not taking the giant hit.
All right. We'll be done in no time.
Gladius ability. Gladio's ability is probably my favorite one. It gives you a random chance to get items at the end of battle, like potions and such. And you can upgrade it, and I will definitely make that a priority.
Where are we headed anyway?
Nowhere until the repairs are done. Then we head for Golden Key.
Then after that, we hop a boat, and before you know it, Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
Anyway, yeah, L3 is run, by the way. And as you can see, you can't run very far. I think maybe Link from Skyward Sword could run further.
Almost there. Give it your all.
Warp Strike. Yes, game. I just did a Warp Strike. Are you going to give me a special objective?
Warp strike to catch him off
Yep.
guard.
I did land a Warp Strike. Game.
Never knew what hit him.
Thank you. I want my free AP.
That's crossing the line.
My hands.
And they tend to react like you can actually hit your allies with your main attacks. As far as I know, you can't.
No big deal.
Nice.
You can see there,
Mission complete.
I don't do finesse.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunting?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, 'cause I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off, and we ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
So, what did Cindy say?
Needs us to find some Dave guy.
He went missing?
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack.
Alright, so that's quest number 1 done. I'm going to save my game. You see where I've got my prior saves. And yeah, we're just going to save right here. Yeah, about 5 hours in this game so far. And there you go. So, I'm going to take a pause here, check the audio levels on the cutscenes, adjust some audio sense if I have to, and then we'll come back and we'll play a bit more of this. So until our paths cross again, have fun and be safe, everyone.